All right, in this video, we're going to go on a top level overview of the Simple CRM platform and what that looks like, and just kind of explain top level stuff on it. So it is a Podio based platform. You are going to go to podio.com to log into it, use your login, and once you've logged in, on the upper blue section here, you'll be able to click up here, find your workspace, and click into it. Once you're into that workspace, this is what it looks like. This is what they call a workspace. You'll have what they have up here is apps. And if you install any additional apps, they'll be seen up here as well. At some point, you may have enough where there might be a drop-down carrot looking item up here. And that will get you to where you can see more apps if there's usually 10 to 15 apps or more. Okay, so on the left-hand column over here, you have what they call the activity screen. On the right over here, you have report tiles. As items are updated, as comments and activities added into different items, you will see that all happen here on this screen. And as items are added into the different apps, if you scroll down below here, you'll start to get into some of the report tiles where we have things like calls by day and week. Now, if you're connecting things like CallRail to this platform, which we'll have some videos on, you'll see those different calls and how many you've had per day, per week, all those things. As you add items into the property leads app, you'll see how many you've added by day and by month, things like that. And then when you start doing the appointments and setting appointments inside of the property lead, any offers, any contracts, based off the dates that you're entering that those happened, you'll be able to see month over month how many you've had. So you've had 12 appointments this month. And then as we start getting into additional months, you'll see every month kind of rolling right here. Same thing with the offers and the contracts. And then as you close deals, you'll be able to see that stuff in here. Okay, so that's going to be based off of the report tiles. Now, if you're looking for help on where we recommend to get certain services and what we use, this is what these links are going to be right here. If you click on any of this stuff, these are hyperlinks. They will get you to the different services that we use and recommend. You just click on it, it'll take you to the website. If you're looking for any type of support links are going to be here. This is the Facebook group for Simple CRM. This is going to be the training portal to get you into training on the different apps and recommendations, and the YouTube channel for REI Automation Squad. And then lastly, we have the easy button button here that will be clicked, and that'll take you back to log into like the free tools kit course and or 7-week course, things like that we have over there. Click on that, it'll take you over there. Okay. On the apps, we start here on the left hand side with the property leads app. This is going to be all of your properties and sellers information inside of here. This is where you'll house all of your notes and the current status of each of those. That's where this is going to be. Cash buyers, as you want to add cash buyers to your app, they'll go in here. You'll notate their contact information, where they're looking, their price points, things like that, all in this app. If you're going to connect your website or Facebook leads or Google pay-per-click leads, things like that, you can bring them into this app. That's what the Web Leads app is used and meant for. Deal Machine, if you're going to set up a connection and Zapier with Deal Machine, make it happen with this app right here. You can bring in all of your items there. Any prospecting services such as Sherpa Launch Control or Batch, bring those text in here when you're clicking the push to Podio. And as you start to build your network with real estate investors, agents, attorneys, closing, title, any other wholesalers, add them in here, and you'll be able to manage almost a digital Rolodex at that point there. As you're doing your campaigns, such as Facebook or direct mail, you'll want to add those campaigns in here and track that right there. And then if you have different team members on your team where you want to be able to track who set the appointments, who's going, who made offers, you would use this app and add them into there. That allows you to do selection in the property leads app in some of the drop downs. As you have calls coming in, this is where they're going to come. This is how we'll show you to connect your CallRail for sellers to bring all the calls and text in here, and for buyers, all the calls and text in here. Okay, so this is a Podio workspace. This is the Simple CRM workspace. That's a high level kind of how it looks and recommendations. If you're trying to search anything, you have the glass up here. If you're in the activity area like we are right now, this will search all of the apps. If you go into an app, it will search specific items in that app. So you'll notice when I click up here, it now says we're searching in the property leads app. All right. So that's one way to search within there. You can connect your Google Calendar up here. So if you click on this, it'll allow you to connect your Google Calendar. And you'll do that. Let's see if we can close the tour out. You can do that with a wrench, okay? So you'll want to export to external calendar and select whatever you want to show up on your calendar. And if you want your task to be included or not, click export to external and then connect your Google Calendar at this point. And that's a way to get your calendar connected. Any tasks that you set inside of a Podio item, all your tasks will show up here. Any settings on your specific login. So what you get emailed on when things happen, do you want an email when you get mentioned? Things like that is under your account settings. Any billing, if you're on a paid membership with Podio, would be in here. If you export items, the batch from that export is here. That's where you download the file. And so that's kind of a run through of what that looks like inside of the Simple CRM, the different apps, the workspace, and just the management on a higher level. We'll do some additional videos explaining the apps themselves and going into further detail specific into those apps. If you've got questions, head over to the Facebook group and ask those questions there. If you have questions on the system and want live Q&A, we're doing that currently on Mondays at 1:30. That's subject to change, but right now it's 1:30 Pacific time on Zoom and Facebook. So if you head over to the Easy Button Facebook group, we'll be answering Q&A there. Any questions, reach out to us, support@easybuttonrei.com. All right, guys, take care.